Today we are going to start painting with warm and cool colors. If you look at our color wheel, the colors on this side of the color wheel, the reds, the oranges, the yellows, those are our warm colors. They make us think of fire, they're hot. And then the colors on this side of the color wheel are our cool colors, purples, blues, greens, and any combination of them. Those are our cool colors. Okay, so last week you drew a hand, and your hand had some designs around it. And now we're going to be painting our hands. We're going to either choose warm or cool to start with the hand. So on this project, I'm not done with it, but I started what colors for my hand. Are these warm or cool? Okay, and the outside I started to do warm colors. I've started painting this one too. I'm not done with it. Did I start with warm or cool colors? These are yellow and orange so far. Those are warm colors. So this hand I'm going to either choose, it doesn't matter what you do, warm colors. And in these paint colors I've got yellow, orange, and red. Or at some other tables we've got cool colors, where there's blues, purples, and greens. Okay, so of course, to organize it, we put the warm colors at the warm tables, and we put the cool colors at the cool tables. You will not be at your regular table today. You will go where you want to go. So if you are painting warm colors for your hand, we're going to start with our hands, you will go to a warm color table. Okay, so what we'll do is you'll go to the warm color table, you'll find these warm color paints, the watercolors, you'll find a water cup and paint brushes, and if anybody still needs some extra black crayons to finish tracing from last time, that's okay too. So now watercolor paint usually is dry little paint cakes, and you need to put water on it to wake it up. But you can tell that these were already used today, so if they look wet, you don't need to worry about it. But if they don't look wet, you just put a drop of water on there. Okay, and do you remember Mr. Brush? Mr. Brush likes his hair like this. Don't ever smush him down and swirl him around like this. Some people do that by accident, and look at what happens. Okay, so if that happens, you just dip a little water on there and just paint gently. So when I'm painting with my warm colors, I always like to start with yellow, because yellow gets dirty easily. You might remember that from kindergarten and first grade when we mix the primary colors. So I'm going to paint yellow first, because then my brush isn't all dirty. So I'm going to go through and find all the yellow spots that I want to paint on here. Let's see. Maybe I will paint. See how there's new shapes? I'm not painting the whole hand, but I'm looking for the new shapes. Okay, maybe I'll paint this fingertip. And then when I feel like I'm done with my yellow, the lightest color, I'm gonna, can I stick my paintbrush into the other colors? Ah! I have to wash it, so everybody wash your brush. You gotta wash it up. And then don't splatter it, but just kind of gently, wipe it off like this. And then you can switch to another warm color and paint your new shapes. Okay? And you notice that the black crayon is helping my paint stay in the lines, because the crayon is made out of wax and my paint has water in it. So let's see, doesn't matter, you don't have to have these in any order. You get to decide how you're going to paint this. So I will paint the whole thing, the whole hand, in my warm colors. I got to wash my brush every time I switch colors. Okay, and when I'm done with that, I will go do the background. It might be the next day, in the what colors, warm or cool? Cool colors for the background. If you want cool colors for your hand, like I did on my first one, you can do that, and then you'll do cool, warm colors on your background. At the end, put them on the drying rack.